ena me fresh size awala na ukrum ni no
okay
ene ne to nsa didi eye adwuma kol
okay
nti me sraw me di si wuso bi di si wuso bi di si wudo ka frɛ ne mam
okay
na me no enye program
yo
ti ho wo ba ka kire me say Koda ohima unhu Koda kora wo hu no
oh
Koda yare 3 good years ni abema no nti di nti a onfa no
Omodi ana subscribe your page and na your first time we are now asan so edon sa ahete be notification to the video for ba sabe to me aka ha daily gossip abusuan for video bi trend same am no kase me pese obeka me ho na se akohwe video na se trend no abana bo bra wo video no so na wo kire wa adwen comment section ho uwie na wasan so like video no amaye share ma foforo enso nya video no bi enhwe yenko na se yenko hwe video a se trend social media isu bi Embra.
The free ni yam etuntum awurade.
My God.
Me hu ha Messiah's friend. But the awurade pe eno oye.
Jesus.
Ayi be yi me nyoma obi musa ne tum mame. The awurade pe eno oye. Yemfa seda manyame. Me mpese obi a ba be ka bibia we kire. Baye ni tumi nsina awurade di awurade pe en woye ni pem ena me no ti ase
Jesus
awurade pem ena wafa na ko akọ
Jesus
menim so awie na adwuma onwie kro okoto aso yibehia efri se awurade na o hye ni monyam no
my God
opa ko ba me na trase ena o penso a ko be dai Obamanako.
Yes.
Your pen will man transfer at as a force assess. Until the Abeko be I am faster than man.
Jesus.
Last year, me frere Koda. Or Santa Dana, me managers and Asamoah Mafro. Mountain Kabi, last 2 years. Last year, sir. I said, you miss me Koda tea, na me journey say, I then my ye pray bibiana. My any baby. Why Koda? I'm calling you. You couldn't pick my call. Why?
Adana Koda, my friend, my friend, sa, and to me, family call. I didn't see, and I'm in tears here.
One fat in a program ni chem. Last year so sa. Me friend no DC Dave Hammer so friend na this synchrofo so Koda in finam say. Na the program aye no me ne ye nya ebiem no. Sika no na ne so na say just say na beye madwene kesane because they say we no be ye fine. Na fe all of a sudden wa hu say wonya ne hwe. Enti this year in so sa. Enti kumasi dia ye hyase ena me fresh size awala na ukrum ni no
okay
ena ne to nsa didi eye adwuma kol
okay
nti me sraw me di si wuso bi di si wuso me di si wudo ka frɛ ne mam
okay
na me no enye program
yo
ti ho wo ba ka kire me say Koda ohima unhu Koda kora wo hu no Koda yare 3 good years ni abema no nti di nti a onfa no I'm say wow what's the one you no kidney and I'm say then Koda on frɛ Ye wo nipa bi wo ho a okwama ne mu a umusa wo hwe kura ensa wo boa no Koda ye one o ye nipa bi a sanan ko bebusa na wo musa esa sanke boa Koda because free Koda ho keka o de ba be ye adwuma so wonim ne nyom na me ne boy o do pa no Koda edi pa yen sahwio nti na me ma try say da bia me kama dwene nti Koda no o anyare 1 year na say last year no wa yare almost was say 2015 na ne yere who's changes and was status or ka kire no na ya na ye no no ne nyame ama ye nyansa ne nimde wo kristosom
okay
edru brebia ese e ko check up no kora ne ye de tete ho so fo bi kora de wa ko check up ya ma wadru no utimi gitugu
no de I am paibo
se fire paibo na nso nyame nyansam
okay
nyame nyansam
okay
wasimuni duanaba na mo fa na ha no ensan yade
yes
onyankopon nyansam mo no wonim de ntia o ma doctors
oh yes
any wo ma ye obi te se Dr. Tam da sonom edaswa basesem nim
oh yes
a wo mo ye adwuma onyankopon
yes
Paul se honam mmodi monisa na so ahu hia nyansam waye Tam ye deda nyansam wa ma ye Tam ye dididi ti wudi di buru so bebra na ya jimi ende de no wate so obi obedi anadwu nyina no da so didi ne fu aye pampen esa one day say ti bra sai kan ye this year ya so ni ayare o yare ye fancy o na ye Kristo ni so na ayare anya bone me papa no masofofo obinom me mpese obi abehu sam yare say ya na the beginning ni wo mo keka
oh yes
me say first no o ye sofo na ayare a me so ahwe
okay
eno na na me bekeka na o se na dan na Asamoah da bi me de maka bi a mahu say nye no me quality ama wo bi ye sa de na wajai
oh yes
na no me baba ko otakora de no se ma me yem dwa me sa na wase no wo pawo eno mo ma no ye fasting sa na mbusa ne se jama na wonnum nsuo because drubre bia wo mo se wo ye fasting na num nsuo kura ye bone besinne a Christopher binum ye fasting wo num nsuo
upra ho
ubewu na me ye fasting sam sora na dwokura na me bompa mitimi num nsuo no ayi no de wo mu 16 as 15 no
okay
because ade na dwuma na yade
oh yes
me nom me mo na gu me mana se gura sotia da bi o Kristo som ba se dan kanyame
amen
anopai ni nyina kanyame som.
I'm going to start with a story before we get there. My wife tells me it's 2015. I always thought it was 2016, but 2015, I put myself up under a bit of stress, and then I wasn't getting enough rest and exercise too at the same time, both of them. So the body just was not reacting well. So I think one of the evenings I wasn't feeling too well. So my wife carried me along with my big sister, and I was taken to a hospital in Takrady. I won't mention the name of the hospital. Now, I want you to, I'm giving a few details so that you understand my side of the story, and then maybe you can understand the medical people to their side of the story, and then you decide. So, and it's all about Fluffy. Hold on, I'll get to that part. So what happened was this. I think we got there around, if I'm not exaggerating, We go there around say 9:30 or 10 in the evening. 9:30, 10 in the evening. I remember that because somebody was brought in shortly after I was taking there. The guy came at 11. He was on my left-hand side, 2 beds away. He died at 2 a.m. So I kind of remember that a bit well. So forget about that detail. It's not really important. So it was a night. So, I mean, I was asked a few questions about my general health. Yeah, getting the same. And by morning, I saw a doctor. They prescribed something for me, and I was immediately given some form of medication to take. And then they grounded me there for like 2 days before releasing me, and then gave me medication, asked me to take it, and then keep reporting myself from time to time. Now, I started developing some funny symptoms here and there. One, you let me cut that part two out. So let's say I developed a few symptoms here and there over time, and I noticed something was not right. So I remember one day being bold enough to Google the medication I was given. I Googled it. I wanted to find out exactly what it was. And I noticed that one major element that I was told to take was a sulfur-based, please hang in there, you'll get the story very soon, was a sulfur-based medication. Sulfur as in the element sulfur, S-based medication. And immediately I told myself that, but I know that I have a medical condition called G6PD.
abusuafo yɛbɛtoa video no so na Koda kasa no wote sɛ wɔka sɛ yare a ɛwɔ no so ɛyɛ G6PD deficiency and G6PD deficiency no na mebe breaking it down kakraa bi ɛde ama wo G6PD deficiency no yɛfa no abusuam saa yare bi sei no yɛfa no abusuam ɛna ɛda screen no so no ho underline words na wo say infinifin hono deficiency is an G6PD deficiency is an inherited condition usually occurring in males and wo say yɛfa no abusuam ebiemu nso no badan hanom no abehu say symptoms na ɛwɔ honom no say it includes fever, dark urine na say odwon so a ɛyɛ tuntum obedwon so na ɛyɛ tuntum na say yare a no odin pa, abdominal and back pain, fatigue, and a pale skin. Inti no sa wote G6PD deficiency efri Koda no a na say na ete yento video no so.
G6PD. We something about us. You are getting a thing, but I know for sure that sulfur is one of the things that we are not supposed to take. So things like brufen and stuff like that, I've known since I was in tech that I'm not supposed to touch brufen. And so I was like, but the people, why they won't kill me or something like that. You get it? Because I'm talking about, I had taken the thing for over 6, getting to 8 months of ingesting this thing on a daily basis. Can you imagine? So we scheduled some form of a review or checkup with the doctor. I went over. I get a little emotional when I talk about this thing. Like, forgive me. So we scheduled a checkup with the doctor, and I told the doctor that, but why am I being given medication that contains sulfur if I'm just a speedy? Because you know that we are not supposed to be taking these things, and you guys are aware about these things. To cut a long story short, all they said was, "Oh, sorry, I'm serious." And then by being a bit defensive, I don't know, I remember exactly who, but somebody who was part of the medical whole team that was taking care of me said, I also work with school. And so was as a morning saying with that, why don't you talk about it? Hey, and all of a sudden it was like some blame shifting B was coming into the thing that, hey, I am old enough to know when I'm being given wrong medication. Then I said, hey, Simon. So this was my resolve since that day. I will not disrespect nurses or disrespect pharmacists. I will not disrespect doctors. But